Welcome everyone, this is Daddy Question here. Today I've got quite a hard word question. It's not a simultaneous equation anymore, we're moving on from that. So this word question says, the sum of an arithmetic progression consisting of 20 positive integer terms with a positive common difference is equal to 200. How many such progressions are there? So let's first define what this question really means. The sum of an arithmetic progression. An arithmetic progression is the same as a sequence that increases or decreases by regular increments, consisting of 20 positive integer terms. So this pattern has 20 terms or 20 numbers in it that have to be positive and is a whole number, with a positive common difference that is equal to 200. So if we add all these numbers, these 20 positive integer terms together, we get 200. How many such progressions are there? Now let's just start. Grab out my pen. The easiest way to do this is to start by saying that the first term is x. So we have x, and x is the first term. So x is the first term. Therefore, we can conclude by saying our sequence would be x, that's the first number, and the next number would be, in brackets, x plus n times 1. What is n? N is our increment, or the number that we're increasing by. What's the next number in the term? The next number in the term would be, in brackets, x plus n times 2. And so on, until we get to the end, which is x plus n times 19. Why stop there? Because there are only 20 positive integers. This is the first number, this is the second number, that's the third number, and so on. Since we're increasing by positive integer terms, we are going up. Okay, since we have this sequence, we also know that this is 2020. Whoa. I had a typo here. This is not 200, this is 2020. Okay. 2020. Now we have ourselves an equation. Okay, so we're gonna add up this, we're gonna add up and this. So this side would equal to 20x. 20x, then we also have to add the number of n, and if you do the calculations, you get 190n. All of that is equal to 2020. Now, we will continue. This we can simplify down to 2x plus 19 is equal to 202, 19n. Now, if you think about it, n is just an increment. You cannot increment by technically infinity. So n would be easier to guess than x. So let's put x to the other side and isolate n. Now that that's done, you can see that 19n is to one side. Okay. Now, n cannot be odd because an odd times an odd number will get you an odd number, which means when we need to find x will be a decimal because the odd number divided by 2 is a decimal, and we can't allow decimals, right? We can only have integers. Also, if you think about it, n can't be that big because 19 multiplied by n must be smaller than 2020. Otherwise, x would be negative. So we say that n is smaller or equal to 10. Also, n has to be bigger than 0, right? And it can't be odd, so therefore the smallest number for n is indeed 2. Now, since we know this, our question is how many such progressions are there? So all we really need to do is count the number of possibilities n has, because there is only one progression for each value of n. So all you do is count the different values of n. So n could be 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10. Now this is 5 possibilities, which is 5 different sequences, and therefore we answer the question. We have 5 different progressions that has 20 positive integers within it, whose sum is 2020. So here we have it. This is the answer. Thank you everyone for watching. If you thought that this question was a little too hard, comment down below. I'll give easier questions. I do have easier questions. This question did take a little bit of time for me to think through, and I was going to use elimination method, but I decided that algebra was the best way to go. Thank you all for watching, guys.